Black aliens rolled down slow like verses in the rain with grills that caught the moonlight in the chain. The ship was dripped in glyphs and ancient steel. It hummed like 808s the gods could feel. No speeches made, just presence, bold and tight. Their skin was forged from absence, stars, and night. They walked like beats that knew they built the drum, and every step they took said, "We the sum." The block got quiet, eyes on bling and boots. Some whispered, "Ah," but most said, "Nah, that's root." The gold was stacked, not flex but sacred bond, like miners come to check what earth was on. The elders said, "These look like ones who taught before the scripts, before the war was bought." Their eyes held maps, reflections of the Nile, and wristwear wrapped in zodiacal style. One pointed up, then tapped his fitted low. He mouthed, "This where the stolen rhythms go." A boom-bap breeze rolled through the avenue like every sample knew what not to do. They brought no books, just bars they wrote in breath, and verses carved in stone we'd thought was death. Some knew the signs from songs we passed around. The god cousins done landed on the town. The feed went wild. "Yo, them aliens black." Not just the tone, I'm talking grill and knack. One viral clip showed bling and cosmic light. Another danced with probes like, "We don't bite." A TikTok loop with captions, "This the crew that gave the pharaohs Wi-Fi back in 2." A thread explained how ziggurats were decks where Skywalkers would charge up all their techs. The comments split. They gods. Nah, they props. But views kept climbing higher than their hops. Some tried to hate but couldn't find the beef. Just gold and truth and secrets in their teeth. They didn't ask to lead or crush or claim. Just nodded once and said, "Y'all play the game." They taught us how to spin the world in rhyme, to bend the beef and remix space with time. They dropped a beat, the kind that makes you float, with hi-hats tuned to match the eagle's throat. A cipher sparked where satellites could hear, and freestyles burned through 7 layers of fear. The leaders blinked. The grid was always bars. The hood just grinned. We knew they'd come from stars. Their tech was chains, their bling was living code, a mixtape that could crack the system's mode. The towers lit like speakers set on flame. They tagged the skyline, not with tags, but name. One rode in air and streets began to hum. The vibe was ancient, but the slang was numb. No nation claimed them, but the kids just knew. That's Galaxy Fam from Anu's chosen crew. They moved through ciphers, breaking every lock, and taught the youth to question every clock. They didn't build a throne, just set the beat, and told the DJ, sample every street. The cities changed, not burned, but tuned instead. The concrete knew the funk was never dead. Then one by one they nodded to the sky and vanished with no sound and no goodbye. The world blinked once and everything was new. No one recalled the skies had ever moved. Now hoodies glow with verses only known to those who dream in frequency and tone. The babies born with bars behind the eye. They spit in tongues that make the statues cry. Their gifts are tools. They gave us how to see, to build a bridge to what we want to be. And when grills gleam just right in the dark, we know that's proof the Starkin left a mark. So again they took our gold, or so it's told. Knox bars exchanged for bars that touch our soul. No vault alarm, no breach, no signs of war. Just vanished weight and questions at the door. They came to see if bling became the soul, if we could hold the heat without the gold. The legend lived, not carved in stone but thread. A pattern we now spit instead of dread. So next time skies go quiet and you hear a bass line that feels older than your fear, know the fam is lurking near to drop a blessing in our ear.